you should collect originals. Because many people copy other artists and follow the leaders. But in the art, you should buy originals, what is original concept. Similarly, you know Elvis Presley. There was one original Elvis Presley, all other Elvis Presley is fake. The second thing is, because if something is original, maybe original, but can be stupid. You know, I reading about the art muses, and now the artists, contemporary artists, obsessed with pools. Some artists paint on dry poo. Why? Don't ask me. Ask that artist. And a other sculptor, he made a sculpture, a rabbit sculpture from rabbit poo. I don't get it. So, the originality should be creative. We have bigger brain and heart and soul, just obsessed with poo. You should use your soul, your heart, your mind. So the first, original, collect originals. Second, creative. Because you want to shock people, that's fine. Sometimes you go to the strange art show, and oh, this is interesting, but you don't want to leave with that painting. Very disturbing. But sometimes can inspire you and shock you, that's sometimes good. But not your home. Your home is your home when you discharge your batteries and you want a pleasant feeling. Actually, we are product of our environments. When you grow up, who was your friends, what television you watched, and who was your teachers, they affected you. You are product of that. But also you can create environments. You can create your own homes with your own preference of art, and that is affect you and your loved one. So it's very important to collect what is positive and peaceful and happy, because that is your home. You don't want to disturb. And the third element is the craftsmanship. If you always you can recognize what is good carpet or furniture or food, why not we should concentrate to recognize what is good quality art. If you're making something, you're making a violin, make the best. Learn your craft. You know, many times there is accidental art and can be very interesting, but come on, the accident. You don't know what will be the next accident. You should control your art, you should learn. And when I learned my art from the old masters in the museum, I was comparing myself, and I want to challenge myself to be similar or better as they are. When I'm releasing a painting, I don't want if people buying because of my signature. I want if they buying because of the quality. And after 300 years, when they see, they should also love it. That is very important. Not signature. Who cares? I'm not creating my signature. I'm creating my art, and I want to feel lost. This is why I'm crashing gemstones and making my own paint, because I want to put good quality. When you're buying a commercial paint, artist paint in the art store, there is 30% pure pigment, 40% filler. And because not that bright, they put brighters and preservatives and who knows what. I don't want to paint with fillers. I want to paint with pure pigment, but it's very expensive, so they want to make profit. But I don't. I want to paint with the pure pigments. So the craftsmanship, the quality is very important. The four things, the beauty, the aesthetic value. Everything can be shocking and interesting, but you want beauty in your life. Because you cannot help it. The beauty overwhelm you. You cannot defend yourself. That will affect you day by day. I would like to paint happiness, peace, sensuality into people's life. I'm not painting paintings. I'm painting happiness. I'm painting peace. I paint beauty. You know, he was talking about the Mona Lisa. I think it's the most famous painting in the world. And he was also mentioning she's not that beautiful. But she has the other qualities. But I think so more important, because the beauty is surface. But when you see Mona Lisa, you have hopes. You don't think so that is the earth will have war or conflicts, because how she looks, she's smart, confident, and balanced. And I want to paint the 21st century Mona Lisas, because our world needs more happiness, peace, balance, beauty, and sensuality. So we have four elements. And I was not satisfied. I was looking what we are missing to be creating a great art that is lost forever. But it really affect you, inspire you. What I am missing. I want to improve. Always I want to improve. I know I got lots of praise about my art and quality, but I look like a high jumper, a champion. No matter how high I jump, my goal and passion jump one more inch higher. So that is the fifth element. And I was really looking at a crazy person. And I went to a show, and there was a couple of big paintings, and some painting affected the people more. They went there and they said, wow. I don't know what it means, wow. But when somebody's saying, you know what it means, you feel. So that is the fifth element, the wow factor. So let me repeat. Originality, creativity, quality, beauty, and good crowd.
And it's kind of funny because I've worked with Csaba for so long, and he can break down every single painting into that quality matter for you. It's nice to hear that, because art had to go through this 90 years of questioning itself. Prior to Csaba, prior to Marcel Duchamp turning a urinal upside down 90 years ago, people strove for these things. We want to get to this place. Art is supposed to be good. And Csaba was the first voice 25 years ago in the art world that made it to the highest level and said, wait a minute, this is all wrong. Conceptual museums were opening up around him and doing very well 30 years ago. And he's saying, this is all garbage. Am I taking crazy pills? How are you going to be inspired by a urinal turned upside down or dead flies shellacked on the canvas? So during that period of time, Csaba just strode forward. He creates beauty. He's the happy channel. He doesn't want to, he wants to be a reprieve for you. He wants you to come home from a day at the office. Instead of turning on CNN, no offense to CNN, he doesn't want you to have to learn about any more war and disaster. He wants you to have a reprieve and drink in one of his paintings.
I want to be a good channel.
You are. Make some noise for the Csaba channel. Really briefly, take a look at the screen. This is kind of funny because this is from the Toronto Sun. This is just